In tough economic times, there aren't many businesses or industries that offer young job seekers the opportunity to start a new career that provides good earnings potential as well as the ability to work with emerging technologies and to work in an office setting or outdoor environment. Although you may not know much about them, today's coal plants are operating more efficiently and cleaner than ever and offer future careers that are exciting, challenging, and rewarding.
Young people that start with our company just have endless opportunities. We have a large wave of folks that will soon retire. I've heard it called the silver tsunami, that will soon leave our industry, and therefore people who are entering our industry now have huge opportunities, both for multiple opportunities to have different careers within our industry, but also for sustainable employment, because the power needs of our country are only increasing. The technology advancement in our industry is absolutely increasing, and there are going to be great long-term career opportunities for anybody that's entering the industry now.
There are a lot of things about producing electricity from coal that most people don't know. Here are just a few. Coal is one of the most abundant natural resources in the United States and will enable us to produce electricity for hundreds of years. Our nation's coal deposits store more energy than all of the world's oil reserves combined. Today, as much as 50% of the electricity used in the United States comes from coal, and new technologies are enabling today's coal plants to operate more efficiently and more cleanly than ever.
My job is to help the company really solve environmental problems. We're trying to make electricity that's affordable and trying to do that at the smallest environmental footprint. One of the things we've done here at Gulf Power's Plant Crest is build a world-class research facility, the Mercury Research Center, where we've really built a tiny version of the back end of a power plant. So over my career, the last 20 years, we've been working very hard to clean up the emissions that come out of our smokestacks from coal-fired power plants. We've looked at trying to eliminate the acid gases that would cause acid rain. The scrubber is one thing that does that. It removes a compound called sulfur dioxide, which can turn into, make the rain acidic. The scrubber uses an ordinary material to do that. It uses limestone. When we mix the two together, it's a sort of magic chemistry. We end up with something called gypsum that is actually what is inside drywall.
Gypsum has many applications, from producing cement and construction wallboard to other productive uses. Now that Gulf Power's scrubber is operating, Gulf Power has reduced its overall regulated emissions by 85% since 1992, despite a more than 30% increase in electricity generation over that time. Kent Davis, a plant engineer at Marshall Steam Station in North Carolina, carries out similar research in support of the environment.
The scrubber removes about 98–99% of the sulfur dioxide, so it's extremely efficient. It also removes heavy metals and other contaminants that we don't want in our waste stream. So we concentrate those, and that very concentrated waste stream comes to the constructed wetlands, which we're standing beside. And the heavy metals drain into the wetland, which we have planted with plants that feed off of those waste streams, and they absorb the heavy metals and remove them from the stream so that the water going back to the lake is clean. So the constructed wetland uses no chemicals, no power. It's just a complete biological method of removing the heavy metals and the other contaminants from the waste stream. It's a very wonderful and exciting idea for the environment.
Coal plants in the United States have a long history of fueling our economy and powering our way of life. Today, electric companies are working on new and innovative ways to generate electricity and to use it wisely while also protecting the environment. And these plants offer a vast array of careers for young people to consider. It all started 300 million years ago when swamps thick with vegetation covered much of the surface of what is now the United States. Over time, that vegetation turned to peat that was eventually driven deep under the surface of the earth where pressure and heat turned it into coal. Now, every time you flip on a light switch, turn on your air conditioner, power up your laptop, or recharge your cell phone, you're witnessing the power of coal. But coal provides more than power for American families and our economy. The coal industry also provides hundreds of thousands of jobs for American workers. With the application of new coal technologies coming online that help power our nation's economy, exciting and rewarding career opportunities are more abundant than ever. So, How do coal-based power plants work, and what careers might be most appealing to you? The plant's control room operators manage the entire process, starting with coal deliveries to the plant, all the way through the process that enables electricity to be generated for our homes, businesses, schools, and hospitals. The process is monitored using computer technology and the work of plant operators who perform visual and hands-on checks of all aspects of the plant's operation. As energy is produced, skilled maintenance technicians ensure that everything runs safely and smoothly, troubleshooting, cleaning, inspecting, and repairing equipment at generation facilities to maintain a steady supply of power.
I like being able to take a job first thing in the morning, be able to work on it during the day, know that I've completed it, know that I've left the plant better than when I came, and the units are running better, and you know, I'm part of why we have power. And so to go home and be with my kids, I mean, my kids are proud of me, you know, they think it's pretty neat.
Plants such as Plant Crest in Florida provide baseload power, which means they run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. American Electric Power's Mountaineer plant in West Virginia is the site of the world's first carbon capture and storage project. The process removes carbon dioxide from emissions and then buries it more than a mile underground. AEP is now working to expand the technologies to commercial scale. Chuck Cunningham, a recent graduate from West Virginia University, is a chemist at West Virginia's Mountaineer plant.
Every day you come into work, it's something different. It's not the same monotonous lab coat thing. I thoroughly and utterly enjoy my job just for that aspect. It's one minute you might be in the coal yard, next minute you might be doing environmental work. On the unit, there's got several job duties that we do that it never gets old.
Starting a career in a coal plant can give you the opportunity to work with cutting-edge technology and help improve the environment.
I actually went online to look at jobs within Southern Company, and I came across one at the laboratory here at the Crest plant. It seemed to be a job that I was looking for, one that fit the schooling that I had, and I could utilize the skills and the education that I had already acquired.
Perhaps most important, if you decide to pursue a career at a coal plant, you will be playing an important role in providing our nation with the power it needs, more cleanly and more efficiently than ever before.
I worked in the coal yard and I just seen how it was, and I loved it. I liked the work, getting dirty, going home tired actually. It's fun.
There's a career here for everyone, working with other skilled young people outdoors, on high-tech equipment, variety, a career path, earnings growth, and a real sense of purpose await many ambitious young minds that are ready for the challenge and opportunity of a lifetime in American coal. Learn more today and find out about your future.